Thank you very much. And let me say that for the past months, we've been working hard to see how we will also, as a ministry, support the fight against illegal mining. So the president's directives were that we should put a ban on the importation of some earth-moving equipment. Others prefer to call them excavators. Now, we have done that for some time. And the port, if you go to the Tema Port today, you will see that the port is congested with nothing but excavators. So the decision we took was to evacuate all those excavators from the Tema Port to some military installations. For instance, Michel Camp, Bema Camp, the Teshe Camp, 49 Engineer Regiment, so that we can have the port decongested to do business. So if you hear from the media or if you see in the media space that excavators are being moved in the port, it is just that we are moving them or we are decongesting the port. But if you visit all the military installations I've mentioned, you will see that we have moved all those excavators to the military camps.
How many excavators are we talking about, and why are they being moved at night?
Yes, we have so many excavators as at now. Specific numbers, we will do another press release to bring the specific numbers. But I have said this severally, that the port is to do business, and it needs space to do business. Keeping the excavators in the port was not helpful to us. So all we did is to move all of them from the port to the military installations. So if you watch on daily basis, they keep updating me with the numbers that are being moved from the Tema Port to either Michel Camp, either 37 or Bema Camp, or the 49 Engineer Regiment, or the Teshe Camp. If you go to all those military installations, you will see a number of the excavators. But I would have to, they have to update me since yesterday and today, the numbers they are taken out of the port. Mind you that our port services are supposed to run, or we are now running our port services 24 hours. So at all times, if you go to the Tema Port today, work is going on. So the excavators, some are being evacuated in the night, others are being evacuated during the daytime. The good news is that all of them are in the military installations we are talking about. So if somebody has seen excavators being moved from the Tema Port, it is just that we want to decongest the port, and we have space in the military camps. That's where we have arranged with the military to give us space to move those excavators there.
We know government stated that every earth-moving equipment that is being imported into the country would have to be registered. Are these registered excavators? Who are the owners, if possible?
Now, what happens is that if you are a genuine contractor or a mining company, and you come through the right way with your earth-moving equipment and it is to be released to you, DVLA registers it, and then we put a tracker on them. So DVLA is in charge of all the registration of all the earth-moving equipment that has been imported into the country.
So, I mean, with these ones, have they been registered?
If any excavator that is not released, it is not registered. Because it has to be released to you as the owner, then we will register it in your name. But for all we are evacuating from the port to the military installations, they are not registered because we have not released them to anybody. And so they cannot be registered. Once we are thinking, some of them will not be released because if we do not get to know that you are a true contractor, you are a certified mining company, or you have any genuine earth-moving work to be done, we will not release your excavator to you. And I can tell you that for the past 3 weeks, I have not released a single excavator.
Now, did the ban on importation of these excavators come into effect after these excavators had been imported already, or they came after the ban?
Some come to complain that they had made the importation before the ban. But that doesn't matter to us for now, because we have to go through to know those who are satisfied to do any earth-moving work. If you are not, and you come and we don't have history over you, as we speak, we have a committee that vets every application. So if they vet through the application, then they will now satisfy that, yes, you are a registered contractor, you are either a road contractor, or you are a mining company that is satisfied to do that activity. Then the committee will now recommend to the minister before the minister can give approval. So there are processes. The application is brought in, it is fed to the task force, they will sit on each request. And that is what we've been doing. But because of the numbers in the port, we just needed to decongest the port. So if there's any news out there that excavators are being moved, I am telling you that they are being moved to the military installations, not to any other private place. We are doing so to decongest the port, to allow daily activities in the port to move freely. And so if, as journalists, you can go to any of the military camps that I've mentioned, you will see some of the excavators that we are busy evacuating. It's going to be done till we clear everything from the port. My here is to let everybody be rest assured that we are not releasing those excavators to anybody. We are only taking them out of the port to allow free flow of business in the port.
Finally, if you hear people say that the importation of these excavators are to aid in illegal mining activities and that the situation is even worse under the Mahama administration, how would you respond to it?
That cannot be true. That I am showing you where we have detained or we are not releasing excavators. And you can go there to verify and see that those excavators are there in the military camps. If we were busy releasing them, then somebody would have said that, yes, you are not doing anything to fight against the illegal mining. But for the fact that you can see that we are actually keeping excavators and not releasing them to their owners, will tell you that, one, we are fighting or we are working hard to ensure that the excavators do not enter into wrong hands that will be used for illegal mining. However, there are certified contractors who are having contracts work to do. There are also certified mining companies that do legal mining. When it comes to those people, their case is treated in that way. That is where we will now register the excavators and put trackers on them, so that we know that you are, I don't want to mention any mining company, but we know that you are a licensed mining company. This is your registration name. We use that to register your earth-moving equipment, and we'll put a tracker on it, so that at all times we are able to know where the excavator is. That is what we are doing to ensure that we fight or we support the fight against illegal mining.
Thank you so much.